Now in this video, we're just going to be unboxing the LED lights, showing you all of their different modes, but I can tell you I have used them on some photo shoots since filming this unboxing, and I'm pretty impressed with the kind of results that we were getting. Hey folks, whether you're doing stills or video, a lot of people love to incorporate LED lights into their work. There's so many different brands on the market, and I'm sure you've seen hundreds of videos flood the YouTube every year of people doing these sponsored videos. I want to be clear, this is not sponsored. GVM, great video maker, wrote to me asking if we wanted to check out these lights. And as I've told you guys in the past, we get dozens of offers a week, sometimes dozens a day of people wanting to send you stuff, basically hoping that you'll make a video that will help them sell units without compensating you for doing promotion for them. So we say no to 99.9% of things. I did one video in the past where I just said yes to everything for a month and then did this one monster crap gear review. But for this one, I did agree to it because if, and it's an if, I haven't opened the box yet, if they do deliver on what their marketing spin says, I think they're actually really great. They could be really great value and of interest to you guys. So let's get my ceremonial reindeer horn, unnecessarily oversized unboxing knife. That's the official title. When I say if they live up to it, I'll be honest, I doubt it, because what their marketing claims is quite high in specs at a pretty low price. So they're saying that the color accuracy is 97 plus CRI, which, I mean, they're not claiming 99 at least, but 97 plus is already extremely high. They're also saying that the luminance, like the lux output of these, is, for what it seems to me, given the batteries they're using and their size, also a fairly bold claim. And they're saying that it's able to accurately adjust power in increments of 1%, which is really difficult to do. Normally it might show you that you're scrolling down from 100 all the way down to 1, but really you can see pretty obvious increments when it's actually turning off different lights in the array rather than individually dimming each one accurately. So if it can deliver on all three of them at the price they're charging, and I'll have details of the prices below, it's pretty incredible. If they could deliver on one or two of them, not bad. That said, there are a couple of things that even on paper, okay, the boxes are already kind of falling open inside the big box. If they can, what was I saying? There's a couple of things that on paper already kind of seem a little bit I'm not sure about. Let's get these out. We've got two 25 inches and one 45 inch. And all the boxes are already falling apart inside. So, from their website, it seems that these are optional carry cases. That's what it seemed like on the website, right? On one of the pages it said the optional carry bag, but then it showed someone carrying the small one in a Panasonic Lumix backpack, which made no sense. But then on the big light page, it showed them carrying it in one of these, but it said optional. So I'm guessing that you won't necessarily get this bag unless you opt for the one that comes with it. Now, there's two of these 25, so I'll only open one rather than both. They'll be the same. Yeah. And the 45. Now, let's get rid of my knife. Quick word from this video's sponsor, Payboo. Payboo is the store payment card that instantly credits you back the amount of sales tax on your order. It's available exclusively at B&H Photo. Details for that are below. You could pick up these video lights or any of the stuff in stock and take advantage of this great deal. Now, I should say this video I'm planning to unbox them, show you what's in there, set them up, give a tiny little demo of how the light is looking. But I want your requests. How would you like to see these tested? Do you want us to do a video shoot showing you if they're flickering, that kind of thing? Do you want a still shoot? Do you want the classic doing light painting with the different sticks? You let me know. We'll try and put together something cool for you guys. So let's open this up. The main case feels pretty nice. The carry handle feels quite cheap. The Velcro feels pretty cheap. Okay, so taking a look inside here, in the top, we have the little user manual, we have desiccant, we have, wow, okay, an exact, shall we say, homage or replica of a Black Rapid fastener, but clearly not a Black Rapid fastener, but I guess that's what it's intended for, that you could use that. I have so many of these around, I can tell you this is a copy of one. It's just clearly not as well made. The power adapter, this has come with the UK plug type, which is what we use in Hong Kong. It is a 1.15 volt, 3 amp power, so you can run these off mains or you can charge them. And one of the things that I mentioned on paper, I don't like the idea of, I don't know, maybe in the long term it's not bad. These don't have a built-in battery. So many of these lights these days, you just USB-C charge them and they're good to go. These are using the classic MP battery packs. So if you have a lot of these batteries, in a way it's good, because if this dies halfway through a production, then having to plug it back in to recharge it could be a pain. If you're on a production, these batteries are just everywhere. So in that sense, it's actually, you know, depends how you're going to be using it. If you're going to be using it on set in production, this is probably better. If you're using just a one-man band going out to shoot with your friends, having integrated batteries is handy. So I don't know if these will have come with any juice in them. But so on the back, we've got an Arca Swiss plate integrated there, the space for the 2 batteries, a screw thread mount here, so you could put that straight onto a light stand or tripod or anything like that. You have DMX, so you can actually control it through, you know, kind of an Ethernet type port in and out. And here's our DC power input. Then I have never done this, but let's have a look. Power on. And it says great video maker GVM. Okay, so this is CCT 6000. And as I turn the power up, am I now completely blown out? Probably. Ooh. I will bring the power back down. If I go to mode here, okay, so that's now letting me scroll through by hue, and it's got the option of hue and saturation level. And what are we on here? This, I guess, is, it's RGB, but maybe you need to be actually connected. And then hue loop, meteor. Oh, so these are special effects. Okay, and you can, of course, control this through an app. So as we scroll through some of the different hues here, is this going to do it for us? That's actually just our intensity. This one will change our hue for us. Okay, so overall on the build quality, let me turn that off so that it's not blowing out all the cameras. It's kind of anodized aluminium, the main part of the body, the foot as well. You really have to have something on set and have it be dropped once or twice to really know the quality of something. The metal parts seem reasonably well built, just by looking and the feel and the touch of them. These plastic end caps feel pretty low quality to me. The front, it's hard to tell. It feels okay, but I do think if you drop this, it's likely to be picked up in more than one piece, if you know what I mean. So overall, there's our kit. Came with 2 of the little chargers, 1 each for the batteries, so that's handy. Of course, if you're on production, you're likely to have multi-chargers with, you know, a dozen of these things in circulation. Now, if my understanding is correct, the 45 is almost exactly the same, just much longer. So let's open this guy up. In the top, again, we have the little Black Rapid knockoff and Allen key. Here we have the power in the front. Manual here. Again, 2 batteries, 2 chargers. This one's got a QC checked little certification. They're branded batteries. And then a much longer light. Now, interesting to note, despite being so much bigger, and then, you're going to expect it's being 45 inches rather than 25, assuming they're using the same LEDs in there, it should be what? 80% more output. That should also mean 80% more battery requirement. This still only has the 2 battery ports, so they could potentially have put another 1 or 2 on the other side to give you a long amount of power, but this is what you have. So I guess in that sense, it's lucky that it has changeable batteries, because you're going to need to change them a lot more often. Fair bit heavier. The build is exactly the same. I do think, despite the length of this one, that, as I said, the metal part feels nice quality. It doesn't feel like you're going to have problems with it flexing there. The only thing might be that where the plate is, it's not, even though it's in the middle of the thing, because the batteries are on one end, it's not where the center of gravity is. You would need to have the plate somewhere like here for it to actually be balanced. So that's not ideally positioned, considering it's obviously going to have batteries on it when you use it. Same configuration, you got the screw threads on either end. And switching this guy on. Comes up in exactly the same mode. This, by the way, that was lightning effect. Don't be scared, Ernest. It's just a trick. Hey? So let's take a look at some of the simpler effects here and see if on the wide shot you can see it, then we can crop in from the 8K frame just on my face and see, does it look like the light they're saying it should. So this should look like I'm at a candlelit dinner. Is this romantic? Yes? No? This one is meant to resemble a bad light bulb. Now, for this to work, it should probably be overhead. Kind of feels like maybe it does. This one is meant to be like I'm being lit by TV, so let me look at the TV, because that's how it works. I don't see a whole lot of variation. Maybe this is how TVs work, or it's meant to like replicate kind of 50s TV or something. This one is explosion. And the one that I'm least likely to face in my life, paparazzi. Realistic? Yes. Fuck off. Go away. Go away. No, not my children. And most likely that I'm going to encounter. This is party. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey. So with all of the batteries on this guy, it becomes quite heavy. You would want a decent quality light stand to be able to control that for you. I've now just got it on hue loop on a low intensity, so I guess this is going to gradually cycle through colors as I wrap this out. What do you think? Is there anything else we need to include here, Ernest? Slow shaking his head means no. If you guys have any questions, let me know. This is my first time touching them. Let me know what you'd like to see done with these guys as well in terms of content that we can make to test them out. I think for filming some of our B-rolls, for kind of when we're testing out cameras and lenses, this kind of light can come in handy. But I do want to put them through the kind of testing that you guys who might be considering buying them want to see, so then we can see if there's any bugs, if there's color consistency issues, that kind of thing. So let me know exactly like how you would like to see these tested as a comment below, and we'll see you guys soon. Cheers.